Welcome to Central Oregon Visitors Network. I'm Mackenzie Wilson. This couple traveled the world and came back with the inspiration to start a tasty business in Bend. If you're visiting from out of town, you've got to check out Bonta Gelato. Like lots of other small businesses, Bonta Gelato started in a garage.
We built our kitchen in 2010 in our house, in our garage, although it was a licensed dairy plant, so it wasn't like we were just cranking out gelato in our garage.
Jeff grew up in Tillamook, but it wasn't until he and his wife Julie took a huge backpacking trip that the ideas really started to churn.
We fell in love with gelato. We were having gelato up to 3 times a day in some places, and places that surprised us, like Australia, New Zealand, not just Italy and Europe, but we were amazed at the quality and how good it was.
They wanted to recreate that same taste back in Bend, but it didn't happen overnight.
It took literally a couple years of us researching and just trying to figure out what we wanted to do. We knew we didn't want to use corn syrup. We knew we didn't want to use gluten.
After taking some classes from Italian gelato masters, yes, really, they started Bonta, and it's safe to say, not only did it take over their entire garage and house, it's taken over their lives at this point.
When people say blood, sweat, and tears for your personal business, it really, I can vouch for all 3 of them. Blood, sweat, and tears into our business. So, but it is, it's like a 3rd child that we really want to see grow, we want to see succeed.
Jeff says all the hours they spend sourcing ingredients, prepping, and scooping are all worth it when they hear stories like this.
We got a letter the other day from a woman who's having a major heart surgery, and it just totally made her day that she got to sit down at the farmer's market and have a scoop of our gelato. I think it brought her to tears, literally. And so hearing those stories and those experiences and the people that really like our gelato, it's like, wow, this is kind of cool. You know, seeing how much people appreciate a small company grown in Bend that produces a really good product.
And with flavors like toasted coconut and dulce de leche with sea salt, it's no wonder they have so many fans. Julie says most of the flavors just pop into her head.
Sometimes it's just a middle of the night epiphany. I'll wake up and like blueberry coriander with what we need to do.
When it's not divine intervention, Julie comes up with flavors based on what's in season.
We did a flavor 2 years ago. It was a white peach and jasmine, and it was literally standing at the farmer's market. Kimberly Orchards brought me a white peach. Lone Pine gave me a jasmine tea, and I was eating them together, and I was like, we should make this into sorbet.
Now they have a shop in downtown Bend where people can get a taste of their classic and experimental flavors, and sometimes meet the people who make them.
Actually, most of our kitchen staff, we started having them take shifts in the shop as well, because it is really nice when you're putting in hours making dulce de leche, hours straining berries, blending, mixing, to go in and have people respond so positively.